You know, the United States of America was the greatest country before Trump, and it's the greatest country now after Trump. The white supremacists want to go back. They want to go back to the days when it was legal to own slaves.
You are about to be entertained by the ape, the young man who has become a legend in his own time. You must answer. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
But you can't handle the truth. What's up, everybody? Yours truly, Ron Kelly. Ron Kelly Talk Radio program on a Thursday. Of course, it's always on a Thursday. It is still light outside. Check that out, because prior to, not long ago, it was pitch dark out there, out the window. But it's good now. What's up, everybody? Yours truly, Ron Kelly. Ron Kelly Talk Radio Show, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and X, and blogtalkradio.com, the RonKellyShow.com. So the jury has spoken. The jury has spoken, and Mr. Trump has been found guilty. And on the one hand, you know what? I'll get to that. I'll get to that in just a few minutes. But how's everybody doing? Y'all good? I think today is the first, I don't know, summer. Somebody said welcome. I heard somebody on the radio say welcome to summer. So I don't know. But anyway, welcome here for another edition of the Ron Kelly Show. It's Thursday, one day before Friday. I love doing my show on a Thursday. I think there's a game tonight, Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves. So I'll check that out after I get off the air with you guys. Welcome, everybody. It's nice to have you here. Nice to have you in. It's just a couple of minutes past the hour. Shout me out if you can. And also the Ron Kelly Show on not Facebook, on the Ron Kelly Show on TikTok as well. So you can go over there. R. Kelly Radio on Instagram. There's a whole bunch of places you can connect with a brother. So do drop in every now and then. Definitely like the Ron Kelly Show all across social media spectrum. Boy, Patricia may be dropping by a little bit. She's got some stuff going on, and I'm looking forward to having her back on the program at some point. She might even drop in tonight. We'll see. But anyway, man, you got to be careful who you call your friend. You got to be careful who you call your friend. And, there used to be a song, I think, who was it? Smiling Faces. Remember Smiling Faces? Some of y'all who go back a little bit. The Undisputed Truth was the name of the group. The Undisputed Truth. And the name of the song was Smiling Faces. Smiling faces show no traces of the evil that lurks within. And I'm telling you, see, because I'm quick to call people my friend. I'm quick to call people my friend. That's kind of like my Achilles heel. I call people my friend before they prove their friendship. And that's kind of like my Achilles heel, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. And you got to be careful. You just got to watch out, because you don't know who. Somebody could be smiling in your face and sharpening the machete. They can be like and smiling at you while they're sharpening the machete. So you got to be careful. You definitely have to be careful. Not just be negative or sound negative. There's a lot of good people in this world. I know some great people, but not everybody's your friend. And people will shake your hand and smile at you and, and make you think like you're the most special person on earth when really they can't stand you. So do take care of yourself. Watch out for people, because you never know who. Like Maya Angelou once said, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And that's the truth. Smiling faces. Yeah, anyway, because I can't sing anyway. But here we are. It's about 5 minutes past the hour. It's the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. And it's on blogtalkradio.com, the RonKellyShow.com, Facebook, LinkedIn. Right now, live on Facebook, live on LinkedIn, live on my YouTube channel, the Ron Kelly Show on YouTube. And, of course, and I believe it's X. I'm not too sure about X, but Oh, it's up there. Anyway, so yeah, so Trump today, I know I'm like late with this, but the show was, a couple of hours after the verdict, and Trump was found guilty. Now I thought that maybe he would get convicted on some and uh, then he would get uh, found not guilty on some other ones. Because I thought that, because I followed the thing a little bit. I mean, I wasn't on it 24/7, but I followed the thing a little bit, and I felt like Michael Cohen, who was Trump's, handler or whatever you call it, the dirty underling. He was Trump's what they call fixer, right? Because he was a lawyer and everything Trump, any dirty deed Trump did, he would, bury it or smooth it over. Now, the whole crux of the case, I know a lot of y'all don't follow this stuff. The whole crux of the case was that Trump allegedly, I mean, even though they did convict him, but allegedly Trump paid hush money to Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels is the lady who says she had a affair with Trump. And why they call affair? White folks call, cheating an affair, and we call it something else. But they call it an affair. That's what white folks call cheating. Step it out. But, we got 1,000 words for what white folks call it affair. But anyway, so that was the whole crux of the case. That Trump paid money to Michael Cohen, or through Michael Cohen to Stormy Daniels to keep her quiet before the 2016 election. And then there was the editor or former editor, I believe, of the National Enquirer, who met with Trump to try to figure out a way to keep this stuff under wraps. So that's what happened. That was the crux of the case. Now, I thought that Michael Cohen would hurt Trump because Michael Cohen was convicted of lying to Congress. And Michael Cohen spent a year in jail. So I figured that nobody would believe anything that Michael Cohen said because he had been convicted for perjury when he testified before Congress about his liaison with Donald Trump. So I thought that Michael Cohen would hurt Trump, but he didn't. And apparently the jury believed Michael Cohen. And I had several different, I had a couple of different thoughts about what was going to happen. I thought Michael Cohen was going to hurt Trump. I thought Michael Cohen was going to hurt the prosecution because he's been convicted of perjury. And the second thought was that maybe there would be a hung jury. Maybe there might be one person, it might be a closet Trump supporter who was on the jury and who would vote to acquit. And that would have hung the jury and Trump would have walked out of there without a conviction. So it was surprising, one, that that it was so fast, and two, that he was actually convicted, because I really didn't think that, like I said, some cases he'd get convicted of, some he wouldn't. That was my thought. And apparently the jury thought different, and they convicted him of all 34 charges. All 34 charges. So now what? Well, if there's going to be an appeal, it's got to be an appeal. And who knows what's going to happen with the appeal. But yeah, Trump guilty. Wow. But in a minute, though, I'm going to talk to you about what I think is going to happen now. Because if you think Trump supporters, and you see what happened January 6th with the Capitol, you saw that. And nobody ever thought that would happen, where a bunch of people would actually raid the Capitol. Nobody thought that would happen. Hey, this is the United States of America. This is no banana republic, no third world country. That can never happen to us. And it did. And it almost worked. Because every state has a set of people called electors. Every state has electors, I believe. And those are the ones that go to the state capitol and certify the election. They had fake electors, and now the electors are on trial. So this thing is wide-ranging, widespread. But yeah, I thought that Trump would, there was somebody on that jury would let Trump go. That's what I thought. One person at least. Either he'd get convicted on some and guilty on some, not guilty on others, or there'd be a hung jury. And neither one of those things happened. I mean, yeah, I'm not always right about everything, but yeah, absolutely. Trump um, was found guilty. Wow. So what happens now? So there's going to be the sentencing is for July 11th, and the whole world is going to stop. The world is going to stop revolving. The world is going to be revolving around Trump on that day. That conviction comes down, the sentence comes down. Now, is he going to jail? No. He was the president of the United States. And historically speaking, they would never, ever allow a president, especially a white one, president of the United States of America, to go to jail. It didn't happen with Nixon. Gerald Ford pardoned Nixon. As soon as he took his hand off the Bible, he pardoned Nixon. Because historically speaking, you never want it known that one of your presidents went to prison, or vice president. A congressman, a senator, like Bob Menendez, senator from New Jersey, is about to go to prison. They're still in jury selection with that. We can live with a senator or a congressman. We can't live with have a president, have it in our history books that one of our presidents went to jail. The United States of America would never allow that. So yeah, wow. Trump's in jail. I mean, not in jail, but Trump's been convicted. I don't think he'll ever go to jail. Anyway, the views and opinions expressed here are exclusively those of myself and Ron Kelly Media Enterprises, LLC, which is the parent company of the Ron Kelly Show, and not those of my advertisers or my support team. The Ron Kelly Show is sponsored in part by American Port for Transportation. We'll get to them in just a little while. Anyway, it's the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. It's 13 minutes past the hour. And the news, somebody called me Eyewitness News today. Eyewitness Newsman. Oh, boy. Well, I'm going to let that go. But because there's a lot of things I could have said in response to that. But whatever. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Anyway, yeah, it's about 14 minutes past the hour. So, yeah, so the news outlets are ablaze. It's all Trump all the time. And that's always going to be for a while. So you might as well, they'll squeeze in a murder or a kidnapping or a carjacking somewhere in between. Like the local news will focus on what's happening locally. I mean, they'll mention Trump and they'll have a report from Trump Tower or whatever, but no. It's going to be all Trump all the time. So after the oh boy. So after the Trump came out of the courthouse and he said it's a witch hunt, it's a it's things he usually says. It's a witch hunt, it's a shame, it's disgusting, it's despicable, it's they're trying to get me out of going back to the White House. And yeah, yeah, they are. But my thing is now that Trump has been convicted. Now, minorities and particularly black folks, minorities, especially black folks, are in danger. Because you see what happened with January 6th, where those people went up there and they tried to stop Biden from being certified as the winner of the election. Thousands of people. So if you ask me, I think that people are going to white folks and white supremacists and folks that are out there in Iowa and South Dakota who are practicing, shooting watermelons and all this stuff. I think that there's going to be some reaction from those people. I think the MAGA Republicans, not the ones that hold office, but the people that's out there, the crazy people that support Trump no matter what, those, I believe there's going to be a reaction. And what it's going to be, I don't know. I don't want to alarm everybody, get everybody all in a tizzy, but I do believe that there's going to be some kind of reaction from white supremacists and folks that think we don't belong here. Because they're watching, white folks, they're watching people coming in left and right, being bussed up to New York. They're watching that. And to them, that means that our country is being destroyed by minorities, by immigrants who in their opinion, is not supposed to be here. So these people are watching this stuff and they're getting angrier and angrier and more pissed off that immigrants, I don't like it either. I'm not pissed off. But, the white supremacists and the skinheads and all these type of people, the Klan, they're watching this. Believe me, they're watching this. And I don't think that thing in Buffalo was an accident. I really don't. So I think he was part of a group and he sacrificed himself, because you find people out there that's crazy to do it. He was part of a group and he sacrificed himself by getting caught after he killed those 10 people. Black folks, all 10 of them were black. You had the thing in Charlotte, North Carolina in the church, 9 people, 8 or 9, all black. And I just think that, I hope not, but I think that there's going to be a reaction from white folks, the MAGA Republicans, the crazy people that ran down on the Capitol a couple of years ago and tried to stop Biden from being certified. Those people, they're not finished. Those people are not finished. And they'll be back. Like Schwarzenegger says, I'll be back. And you know what? I'll be back in a minute with more of this program. It's the Ron Kelly Show. And it's on blogtalkradio.com, the Ron Kelly Show.com. Yes, indeed, I am the man. What a news cycle this is. This guy has got to go. Trump has got to go. George Floyd snuffed out by this police officer who's supposed to be serving and protecting people.
It's the Ron Kelly Show.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It's Ron Kelly Talk Radio program, and it's on blogtalkradio.com, the RonKellyShow.com. Broadcasting live right now on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and sometimes X. It says I'm live, so okay, we'll see. Anyway, welcome, everybody. It's nice to have you here in the building. It's nice to have you guys here in the building, like they say, in the building, right here on the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. Yeah, it's about 20 minutes past the hour. I think there's a game tonight. Because Boston already swept Indiana under the rug, so to speak. So now we have to wait on Minnesota and Dallas. I think Dallas is up 3-1. Minnesota was on the verge of being swept the other night, but they came back and they won that game. So they're down 1-3. So I'm looking for Dallas to take them out, and then there'll be a Dallas-Boston showdown. Okay, everybody, it's 21 minutes past the hour. So yeah, I think that, if you don't already know, Trump has been found guilty of 34 counts of falsifying documents to hide the hush money payments. That's what it's about. Falsifying the documents to hide the hush money payments. That's what Trump is guilty of, or has been deemed guilty of. And I'm telling you, I'm still surprised that I'm surprised that he was convicted at all. I'm really surprised. I mean, I kind of figured that he would get. I figured that he would get convicted on some, and he would walk on some other ones. But they convicted of all of them, and convicted him of all of them. Very strange that he got convicted of all of those counts, 34 counts. And then you got the secret papers, taking the top secret papers home. You got that. You got the thing, Fani Willis. You got the thing in Atlanta. The election interference. I mean, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff going on with poor Mr. Trump that he's going to be quite busy. And so what happened now? Does Trump get a chance to be? Does he get a chance to be elected? Can a felon be elected as president? Especially because this is going to take a while for the appeals process to go through. It's going to take a while. It may take up to a year. So, what does Trump do in the meantime? Is there a possibility that he? I don't know what the Constitution of the United States says. Oh, Lamont Gates says yes, a felon can be elected. Okay. Well, thank you, Lamont Gates. Lamont Gates, NDE, if you're interested in well, not the occult. I almost said the occult. But if you're interested in that type of stuff, Lamont Gates has a show on YouTube, Near-Death Experiences, where people actually come on the show and say that they died and they saw light and they floated up and they saw their body looking down. I mean, these people really believe that they have seen. I don't know if anybody ever said they saw God, but people do believe, those folks do believe that they had a near-death experience. So check Lamont Gates out. NDE. I'm not sure what night it is. Go to his YouTube channel, Near-Death Experiences, and give him a watch. Okay, it's 24 minutes past the hour. So Lamont Gates just corrected me and said, yeah, a felon can be elected. So I'm like, okay, Alexa, chill out.
If you'd like to tell me how I can improve, try saying, I have feedback.
Okay. It's crazy with this stuff. This stuff is crazy. You got stuff boxes talking back to you. Not even a person. It's crazy. Alexa, homepage. Okay. Yeah. I ask it what the weather's going to be. I ask it, a bunch of different questions. You can even ask it where the hookers are. It'll tell you. I'm afraid of this AI stuff, But anyway, yeah, so Trump found guilty this afternoon. And wow, just unbelievable, But I'm concerned with what's going to happen next. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned with what's going to happen next. I'm concerned with with folks. I'm concerned with those people. What are they going to do? What are the Trump supporters going to do? Are they going to come after minorities? And I really do think they are. I think that they are. Yeah, I think they are going to come after minorities. So we'll see. See, anyway, it's 26 minutes. I'm counting the minutes now to go watch the basketball game. 26 minutes past the hour. So yeah, unbelievable, right? Everybody's on, So, and like I said, it's going to be all Trump all the time. So if you're watching the news, or you watch the local news, you might hear something about your neck of the woods. But if you're watching national CNN, MSNBC, CNBC, News Nation, you name it, it's going to all be about Trump. So they get it prepared for that. It's going to be all about Mr. Trump. And I wonder why, what's her name wasn't there? Melania. Why wasn't Melania there? What? Why wasn't Melania there? Yeah, I wonder why Melania wasn't there. Never. She was never there. I guess she felt like, I'm not going to sit here and put up with this. Yeah, so Trump guilty. So, and I'm concerned. I mean, I am concerned about what's going to happen. I'm concerned about the people who, black folks, minorities. I'm concerned because you think 1 minute the MAGA Republicans and the serious Trump supporters, you think for 1 second that they're not going to do anything. Well, you got another thing coming because they are going to do something, and I'm almost certain of it. So anyway, I wanted to, I was looking to find the best caption for the show, and I thought I had it made. I said, yeah, this is the caption, But then there's AI on the computer, and it says, we'll click this button for a better, for better introduction. And I clicked the AI button, and sure enough, it was, it gave a description of the show that was 1,000 times better than mine. So I'm scared of this AI stuff. I really am. Because these things are making decisions. I'm not scared of Alexa, but well, she heard me. But yeah, it's scary. It's a scary thought that maybe these things one day will control our nuclear weapons. And the thing might decide, like, hey, you know what? Let's get rid of those Russians. Not thinking that the Russians can get rid of us too. That's why war hasn't broken out yet. And I do say yet. But yeah, the AI thing is very scary. Very scary to me. So, yeah. Anyway, everybody, it's 29. It's 30 minutes past the hour. Maybe take a quick break and come back with more the programs. The Ron Kelly Show, everybody. And it's on blogtalkradio.com, RonKellyShow.com. And it's on blogtalkradio.com, RonKellyShow.com, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and X. Welcome, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me. A little, listless today, a little tired this afternoon. But, I come and I do the program anyways. I know somebody out there wants to hear me talk. Anyway, it's 28 minutes before the hour. I think the game starts at 8:30, so I will be at the Cigar Lounge tonight watching a basketball game with some people. You know what I'm saying? Smiling faces tell lies. And I got you anyway, everybody. Yeah, so Trump is out. Trump has been convicted. You should see him look on his face. They showed a picture of him when verdict was being read. So it's going to be all Trump all the time. So any of y'all who think that you're not going to get your full dose of Trump, you might as well forget it. Because it's going to be all Mr. Trump all the time. And I wonder where his wife was. I didn't see Melania not one time at the court. I guess she said, well, I guess she's finally decided to stand up for herself since Trump is 3 years from 80. So she's standing up for herself now. It's like, I can beat you. She's only in her 40s. Trump likes him young. Anyway, yeah. So I kind of think that our people are in danger. I think our people are in danger. I think that minorities and black folks are in danger. Now that Trump, because he's not going to tell them to stop. So if they start something, he's not going to tell them to stop. Don't look for him to tell them to stop, because he's not. Because he wouldn't tell the crazy MAGA Republicans to stop either. He wouldn't tell them to stop. So yeah. So I'm definitely concerned, 100%. I am concerned. 25 minutes before the hour. Yes, I am concerned. Yes. What happened to Patricia tonight? I'm not even sure what's going on with her. I know her sister was sick, and her sister wasn't feeling well. So she's taking care of that. So we'll see her the next time, right here, on the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. Okay. So we're still waiting to find out what happened with the airmen who got killed several weeks ago, 23 years old, killed. And he did have a gun in his hand, but he had it pointed to the ground. So this stuff is going to keep happening because we're so busy getting in each other's face. Man, I'll tell you, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And this stuff is going to keep happening. There's still going to keep being, there's going to keep being people, black folks, black men who are getting killed by the police. I mean, because we're not doing anything. We're not doing nothing. Black folks are not doing nothing. We're too busy minding each other's business to try to get this thing straight and get our just reward or just desserts or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't make any sense. At 24 minutes before the hour. I can't wait to get out of here. I'm ready to go to the basketball game. Go and watch the basketball game tonight. I feel a little, a little under, and I don't really, because I didn't want to cancel the program. I wanted to come on and do it anyway. I didn't want to cancel it, so I said, okay, I'll do it anyway. But yeah, I do think that I'd say I'm going to keep my eyes peeled from now on, moving forward. When I go out my door, I'm going to be looking because I definitely think that something is going to happen. I don't know on what scale, I don't know in what state, but I do believe that something is going to take place now that Trump has been convicted of those alleged crimes. I do think that something's going to happen. Hope not, hopefully not. God bless us. Hopefully nothing happens. But I do think that something, don't know what, don't know where, but I do believe that something is going to take place. Because these people are mad. That's their boy. You convicted my boy? Oh hell no. And they're gonna be looking for revenge. They're gonna be looking for revenge. And who gets the first, sorry, everybody, who gets the first lick? Us, black folks. We get the first lick. Blacks and Hispanics. Because those people are watching. And they're tired. They're like, this ain't gonna get it. People just come into our country and, we got our tax money goes to taking care of them, paying for their kids to go to school and stuff. And then people are mad. White folks is mad. White folks is mad that all of this stuff is going on. Angry, frustrated. Oh, come on, man. Oh, boy. Yeah, so yeah, white folks are pissed off that Trump got, this is crazy. That Trump got convicted. They're bugging. They're like, oh hell no, not my boy Trump. And many of them said they would support him no matter what. So I'm telling you, if I was you, I would definitely watch my back. Because they're like, oh, Rocky, I heard a few people, man, go ahead with that. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Okay. I mean, hopefully it won't. Hopefully nothing will happen. But you never know. You never know. Okay, what am I doing here? Yeah, a little off today, not feeling up to everything today, just kind of kicked back, laid back. Um, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, crap. 463. Yeah, I'm trying to do other things what I'm trying to do. Show not for mine. So Alvin Bragg just came on. Alvin Bragg is the DA for Manhattan. And he wasn't, he didn't, he wasn't like Trump thought he was slick, but we got him. No, he wasn't even acting like that. He was very humble and very, you know, he's very humble. Trump, very humble today. Not Trump, but Alvin Bragg was very humble today. And I watched it. I watched the. Um, yeah, I did watch the. Yeah, I did watch the news conference with Alvin Bragg. Alvin Bragg is a Manhattan district attorney who, from what I understand, took over the case from Cy Vance, who was his predecessor. Cy Vance retired, and Alvin Bragg ran for the office and he won. So let me take another quick break, and I'm about to get up out of here. So let me take another quick break and come right back with more of the program. It's the Ron Kelly Show, and it's on blogtalkradio.com, the Ron Kelly Show. Yes, indeed, I am the man. What a news cycle this is. This guy has got to go. Trump has got to go. George Floyd snuffed out by this police officer who's supposed to be serving and protecting people.
It's the Ron Kelly Show.
All right, everybody, we're back. It's the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program, and it's on blogtalkradio.com, the RonKellyShow.com. Also, all across the social media spectrum, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and X. The Ron Kelly Show was sponsored in part by American Port Fuel Transportation. For 44 years, since 1980, for 44 years, American Port Fuel Transportation has been your source to get you to and from your destination safely, of course. School trips, school districts, school trips, field trips, school districts, church outings, you name it, Amaker and Porterfield. You name it, Amaker and Porterfield can handle it. You can email them at amaker.porterfield@verizon.net. That's amaker.porterfield@verizon.net. I'll give you the phone number in just a minute. But right now, it's 15 minutes before the hour. It's the Ron Kelly Talk Radio show. Yeah, my boy Trump is done, convicted. And I want to know what other people will think about that too. I want to know. Oh, I look pretty good on LinkedIn. I want to know what people think of that. What people think of Trump being convicted. Okay, good. It's working. All right, it's working. I can go off of it now. Yeah, unbelievable, right? But he's not going to jail. So those of you who are hoping Trump goes to jail, he's not going to go to jail. If Trump goes to jail, I wouldn't go back outside anymore if Trump went to jail. So let's just hope that he doesn't go to jail. Because I'm telling you, some people are watching this, and there's a lot of people who are upset, the MAGA, the people that wear those red hats to make America great again. Those folks, they're mad. And they want revenge. Who do they blame? The easiest people to confront, the easiest people to to do things to. The easiest people to defeat, what they think, is African Americans and minorities. You know, because you got these people coming into the country. Uh, you know, you got people coming into the country undocumented. Nobody knows who they are. They just crossing the border, and these people are watching this stuff. You know, they're watching this. You know, they're watching. You know, the buses. You know, every day, New York, Chicago, LA. They're watching that every day. People are coming to the country, and nobody knows who they are. Don't know what their background is. Do they have a criminal record? Have they been tested for tuberculosis? I mean, whatever. And none of this stuff is being done. And these people are watching this. And then they're watching their taxes go up. They're watching their share of the federal tax burden go up. You know, and even though it may not directly, they may not be directly affected by the immigrant crisis or the you know, but they still are going to take that on. Like, okay, it must be them. You're going to look for somebody to attack, somebody to put it on. And then what they're going to do is they're going to put it on the blacks, I believe, and minority, Latinos. You know, and some of the Latinos, and for the most part, no green card. America doesn't even know that they're here. So it'd be the easiest ones to bump off, you know. And I do believe that something is going to go down before this is all over because these people are mad. And they're talking right now. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We got to send a message. That's what they say. Send a message. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to send a message. They're going to send a message. And hopefully, like I said, and hopefully not. You know, I hope not that they don't do anything. But I do believe that they will. Because these people are fierce about Trump. They're like, it's like a cult. The Trump cult. That's what it's like. And these people, they love Trump. And they don't want to see anything happen to him. And they, you know, first of all, they don't believe that the election last year was fair. They don't believe that. 80% of the Republicans, 80+% of the Republicans don't believe, the Republican voters don't believe that the election last year was credible. They think it was rigged. They think it was rigged in Biden's favor. That's what 80+% of MAGA supporters, Republican voters, don't think that the election last year was fair and square. So guess what's going to happen now? You know, so if Trump, and I'm sure they're going to think that the trial was rigged, just like Trump is saying it was rigged. They're going to believe that too. They're going to believe that too. And trust and believe they're going to do something. What? I don't know. But they're going to do something. So anyway, it's about 10 minutes. It's about 9 minutes before the hour. You're watching the Ron Kelly Talk Radio Show. Now, I apologize for this show. I'm a little off today, and I probably should have just canceled the show because I'm a little not, you know, I'm not, it's not, just exhausted, you know, not really ill or sick or anything, just kind of exhausted from the last couple of weeks, working very hard at my job. And I just need a week. I need a break. I need a break from my job. I need a break from the radio program as well. It's 9 minutes before the hour. So yeah. So I'm gonna thank everybody for, you know, whoever watched or listened. You know, I can't see who's watching and listening all the time. I want to thank you for watching and listening, partaking of the Ron Kelly Show nonsense. And we'll see you. I'm going to skate out of here in a second. We'll see you back here, you know, for another edition of the Ron Kelly Talk Radio show 8 minutes before the hour. So yeah, watch yourself. Watch yourself when you go. I mean, I hope I don't mean to scare anybody, but just be a little more extra vigilant now, especially when you go into neighborhoods that are not occupied by minorities. You know, just be careful. Because these MAGA peoples is mad. And they're not having it. So, then when you go in certain neighborhoods, just put on that red hat, right? You can fake it. Fake it like a Trump supporter. So when you go into certain neighborhoods, put that red hat on. Make believe you're a Trump supporter. Yeah, Trump. All right, I'm out of here, everybody. Thanks everybody for watching and listening to the Ron Kelly Talk radio program. As I always say, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And never may not have it all together, but together we can certainly have it all. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you for listening. My nonsense, the Ron Kelly Talk radio program. See you next time. Later.